Hi, I'm Linz. Welcome to Becoming Everwell, a channel where we talk about the ongoing journey of becoming. In today's life learning episode for Midlife You, we are talking about when a haircut translates into respect.
I make sense of life by writing about real everyday stuff that makes us who we are. Some of these snapshots are fun, some are more serious. Maybe they'll open up something in you too. Let's grow.
Around this time last year, my son got a buzz cut that rocked his world in all the wrong ways. The link to that episode is below. A year of hair growth and a few trims since, we decided to transition from a barber shop to a salon, and what used to be a haircut has become a hairstyle. In fact, both of my sons now go to a local salon run by two brothers, Ilya and Raphael. Since the beginning, their haircut experiences have been a bit painful for my boys. I imagine that parents everywhere can relate. For probably 10 haircuts, my younger guy screamed through the whole thing, and I'd have to hold him still as his human straitjacket while bribing him with lollipops. It's gotten better since toddlerhood, but every appointment has been anticipated with an attitude that haircuts are unnecessary, unappealing disruptions to life. Until now. Salon life, surprisingly, appeals to my boys, and here's why. They first observed that Raphael, their stylist, asked lots of questions and also listened. He dug his fingers into their hair, explored their overgrown remains from previous cuts, and talked through his ideas on how to get to the looks that they each described. "He took so much time," my youngest guy remarked. He said, "I think he really cares about my hair." And I noticed it too, a focused attention on the styling and a sincere care for the process. Also, my boys liked the calm environment of the salon as opposed to the TV's loudness in their former barbershop. They enjoyed getting their scalps lathered and hair rinsed versus the spray bottle of water prep, and they liked feeling like Raphael and his shears were deliberately designing a piece of art. Because I'm a woman who's long been in the care of an incredible stylist, I easily concurred with all of their sentiments. But because they're tween boys, I found their appreciation for all of it intriguing. Now, I realize that we're talking about hair and the privileged backdrop of a salon experience, but this isn't a piece about the perks of being pampered. Rather, this is about a hairstylist who inadvertently became a life teacher to my kids. By now, if you've followed my Substack or YouTube channel, you know that I define life teaching as a circumstance where one's human experience offers something profound to the shaping of another human's experience. A life teacher is one whose wisdom lovingly supports and guides the becoming of another. Life teaching is a valuable substance that comprises our self-education and grows our inner wisdom throughout life. And life teachers show up as anyone at any time, and they're often unaware that they're in that role at all. So as I interpret it, Raphael showed up in my boys' lives to teach them something about respect. There were 3 things he taught them. Here's the first one. First, they respected mastery. My boys were impressed by Raphael's skills and craftsmanship. Not that they know the first thing about hairstyling, but because they've been the recipients of enough botched haircuts, they understood his expert approach. I know this because they've commented on it quite a bit. As their mom, I appreciate them recognizing that there's great value at being adept at something you choose to do, whatever that something is. The second thing is they observe self-respect from a professional who takes pride in their work. In a totally different context, my daughter recently commented that she can sense the difference between someone who fully puts themselves into what they're committed to versus someone who's just trying to get through what they've committed to. She went on to wonder why anyone would commit to a job, something big, if they're just trying to get through it. Oh, the naivete of a young person without the financial stresses of adulthood. But her astute observation can be applied to almost any kind of endeavor. Teaching, creating, parenting, cleaning, serving, selling, managing, etc. Whatever the context, to observe someone who's all in with their work shines outwardly as a high sense of self-respect for one's own time and devotion. Naturally, my kids have witnessed other self-respecting professionals, but the context of men being devoted to hairstyling was new for them, and they noticed that serious devotion in any landscape is admirable. And the third life teaching was that their voices received respect. Raphael's genuine curiosity about their desires for how they wanted to look and feel allowed them to be heard. And because he was skilled enough to deliver their desires, they felt respected. And that respect not only gave them confidence, but it also opened their minds. Both boys look forward to their next haircut appointments, which is a dramatic change of heart and attitude. And one of my sons even asked Raphael for styling tips. We got him some product that he now applies to his hair in the mornings when bedhead has taken hold. I'm dumbfounded that my son cares at all about his hair. With haircuts and with a long list of other things, sometimes we adults suppose that we know better than our kids do. And of course, at times, we actually do. But I often notice kids losing their agency when interacting with adults if they feel like their voices will get disregarded as the adult keeps on adulting. But a crucial component of becoming is exercising our voices and also experiencing our voices being respected. This is part of how we build trust for others and develop a desire to respect the voices of others. As their mom, I appreciate that Raphael communicated with my kids as competent, whole people with a simple desire to feel and look good with the hair that they've got by honoring their voices. And it became obvious that my kids appreciate it too. Wisdom winks at us in peculiar ways. Life learning at the salon isn't what any of us expected, but this journey across the decades has taught me that life learning is, indeed, unpredictable and often indirect. And life teachers, well, they're all around us. We just need to decide to approach our days as life learners and then simply tune in. Thanks for being here. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and like this episode and share it with anybody who you think would enjoy it too. And I also love comments. Thank you for being here. You can learn all about the way I can further support your growth by going to my website, lindsayhurdy.com, or my Substack, lindsayhurdy.substack.com. Until next time.
Be sure to like and subscribe and click that bell to get alerts for new posts. I'd be ever grateful.